I really like the fries, and the mayonnaise is something special in Netherlands. I don't know how you do it, but it's very fatty and creamy and juicy. Um, it's very delicious. Bitterballen, I don't like it that much. I tried it a few times, uh, but the fries are amazing. All right, we have Vienna Gambit accepted. Uh, Black strikes in the center with d5. Mm, I'll play e5. I think that's the theory. Then knight e4, d4. Yeah, d4. No queen h4, knight protects. And here, knight usually takes on c3, b takes c3, bishop d3, or bishop takes f4, castle, and it's an easy game for white. This is there's a trap here. Bishop takes, queen takes, and queen h4 check. Did I misplay this? How do I play this? We got a new follower, Umbro. Thank you for following me. Respect. F h4 maybe. Because takes queen h4. Looks very bad. Ah, wait. Oh, I'm so stupid. I could have taken on f4. And then there's no queen h3 because of g3. Or bishop g3. Almost missed it. Yeah. Okay. Well, here maybe queen g3. Just supporting c3, keeping an eye on f3 at the same time. And yeah. Next move, maybe h3, maybe castle. Now here, actually, bishop takes f3 is a threat because d4 is hanging, so let's play bishop e2 first. Castle. I'm gonna castle king side. Yeah, castle queen side was a very bad idea because black can always double up the pawns here, and then the b file is weak. I don't know why I suggested this before. So now we have like a f file, but first there's a lot of tension here going on that needs to be resolved at some point. Can I do like a portrait mode here? Is the portrait mode better, guys? Like everything blurry in the background, or it's better without it? What do you think? Everything is kind of blurry in the background. Blurry behind seems better? Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, okay, so I will use this one. So we resolved the tension on f3. Now we need to see what we're going to do here. Black's bishop is no longer pinning the white's king, so he needs to decide what he will do with the bishop. He can trade it, or he can go back to bishop e7. Now it looks like we double the pawns here, which is a positional weakness, but as a compensation we gained b file, and we have a nice pawn chain in the center. All right, let's go with rook b1, just putting more pressure on black's position, see how he will react to it. Okay. How do we continue from here? Now the pawn on c3 is currently protected by the queen. I don't want my queen babysitting the pawn the whole time. So this bishop on f4 doesn't do anything good. Rook b6, you mean like rook b5? Yeah, I like the rook idea of rook b5, putting pressure here and here. It's yeah, it's a nice idea, but since you already mentioned it, I cannot play it because yeah, because it will be a cheating for me. Yeah, but that was a good idea that I just for some reason I missed. So I'm gonna go bishop d2 instead. Okay, now we have a threat. Knight takes here, so let's move our king. And let's see how it goes. So bishop b6, knight c6, and rook b8. The pieces are not that active here, so I think I might just use the opportunity to quickly head for an attack, because this bishop can go and defend black's king, and the knight can actually go, but still, let's see. Okay. So the first move that comes to my mind is queen f5. I just immediately will play it. And you can see already there's like kind of tension on the f7 pawn. And I'm thinking about repositioning my bishop to d3 to put more pressure on h7. And then maybe rook f3, putting rook on g3 on h3 would give us good attacking chances. And the idea that I'm exploiting is that because the bishop and the knight are far away from the king, so I'm just quickly heading for the king, and I'm using the bishops and my queen, like three pieces together, to do so. Okay, so knight e7 was played. Let's think. I'll go with queen h5. I'm still putting pressure on f7, on h7. And if black decides to play g6, he kind of prevents a lot of stuff on this diagonal, but he weakens the dark squares very badly. So you gain something one, but you lose something else. I don't know how the Elo rating system works actually, because I don't know, 10 years ago I used to play like 1,500 player, and to me it was like super easy. I could win him even if I was drunk. And now I'm playing games, blitz games, rapid games against players even in your rating, like 400, 500, 600, and I'm having a tough time, to be honest. Sometimes, not always, but I don't know how the rating works, and maybe it's like changed. Ambro, sure, we can play a game right after this game. Feel free to challenge me afterwards, or I can challenge you, whatever. But yeah, maybe we'll give a little analysis, secret. If you want to go over the game afterwards, we can do a little bit analysis. Okay, so g6 was played. I think I might play queen h4, and perfect. Okay, so we're gonna do a short analysis of this game, and afterwards we can play another game. Now I did a dump move, h4, allowed knight f5. What can I say? Yeah, queen g3. I almost did it. I'm in my tired mood today, as always. Okay, let's play queen h3. Almost lost it. Yeah, so what's the plan? I'm thinking, first of all, getting rid of this strong knight that I'm allowed on f5 by playing bishop g4 maybe. And then somehow using the weak dark squares, queen h6, bishop g5, followed by bishop f6 with the mating option. That's my idea here. And let's see if black can defend this. I think it's possible, for sure. I don't see time winning here. Just a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, this is a good move because now basically Bottas Gambit. I need to see what's this Gambit after the game. Now I'm kind of forced to trade queens. Don't have any other option. The question is how would you like to do so? And I think the best option for me would be let's take. Ah, amazing. You won't believe how many times I do this kind of gambit. All right, let's take a pawn. D5 was hanging. Oh my god, I'm so. Ugh. Ugh. How? Um. All right. I guess we can now go rook b5, Ambro. There's still time for it. Yeah. Now we take the bishop on a5. I can actually get back rank checkmated here. Should be careful. Oh, did you see that? Bishop g3? I was close. I mean, I can take and let's do something like this. I'm doing some Hikaru removing in the end. All right. So let's analyze the game. Thank you. GG. It was a nice game. I wouldn't say it was an easy one for me. E4, E5. So we have the Vienna Gambit. Takes. So here I played knight f3, and I always do this mistake. If knight on f6 and pawn takes on f4, e5 is the move, because the knight doesn't have any squares to go to. So he has to go back, and then basically you can play knight f3. So that's something that I should take into account. Now, if you play as black here, instead of knight f6, maybe knight c6 is a more dynamic approach to the position, because it will allow you more options to change the course of the opening. Forgetting my theory on the move forward? Oh man, my theory sucks. My theory sucks. I have memory issues. I just know like the basic ideas a little bit, and that's about it, to be honest. I'm still working on it. By the way, guys, if you want, feel free to join my streams later on. Usually, like I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Tuesday, sometimes I do a little bit of learning openings and end games. So feel free to join if you want. Like we'll be learning together or something like that, watching YouTube video or whatever. So okay, so here d5. Yeah, Sicilian is a good opening. I mean, it's one of the most popular ones. I played e5. Is this good? No. Is it? No. Taking here was a bit better. But anyway, okay, let's play. So knight e4. Queen e2. I played d4. Now d4 actually in this position is very bad. After bishop b4, it looks like black has an advantage. So instead, I should have played maybe d3 first. d3, forcing to take. And now, for example, I don't know, knight c6, d4. Or bishop takes f4. And then d4. The idea in the Vienna Gambit is to reach this pawn structure, like most of the cases, and put the bishop on d3, castle, and should be a simple game. So let's see, d4 was played. Now actually bishop b4. Let's check this out. This is unpleasant because you threaten to take twice. I need to protect it. So let's go, for example, bishop d2, and here it's better for black because black cannot it's better for black here because white cannot recapture on f4 because of this pin. But now, even now, engine says like just play c5, very aggressive. Now if I decide to take here, then d takes e4, and these pawns are monstrous. Once the knight moves, queen comes into the play and white's position will be destroyed. So I cannot take on the knight on e4. That will be very bad. But yeah, bishop b4 was very nice. Bishop g4 is okay, but now it allows white to recapture the pawn on f4. And now bishop b4, queen d3, knight c6. Okay, what engine doesn't like here? Let's see. So engine suggested first to take, then queen takes, and castle. Yeah, whatever. I don't see anything like super winning here. Castle, castle, and in this position it's just a little advantage for white. You have a whole game here. But we talked about this pressure and how to do it. So usually in terms of pressure, remember, always keep the tension as long as you can, because the one who blinks and starts to exchange out of the pressure, usually it's not good. So here after bishop takes, actually g takes was a better option, but that's ancient. I cannot play move like this, opening up my king. This is not me, guys. So bishop takes, knight takes, and b takes. Now knight takes is actually a mistake, and because after knight takes, pawn takes, there is no more tension. You don't have the strong knight here, and the bishop, if he goes, the bishop is out of play after he goes here. So I think it's better to play here bishop e7, to somehow maybe, I don't know, play f6 at some point, or even here maybe try to exchange bishops here, because after bishop goes to a5, so engine suggests rook to a e1, support this pawn push, but I played this, and it's not that bad. And now rook b8. Now something that I missed. First of all, black should have played bishop b6 to protect the pawn and move his bishop to a more safe position. And also, by playing like this, suddenly he's pinning the king, so it's a very nice move. It has like few ideas to it. So if you thinking about move and you have move that has many different ideas to it, it's probably a good move and you should play it when you're considering several moves in the position. Rook b8. Now, rook b5 was winning because you cannot protect the d5 pawn, and if the knight moves to protect it, then the bishop is hanging. I missed it, and I played bishop d2, and bishop d2 wasn't a good move. Bishop e6, I move my king, rook goes here, and this isn't a good move because the white's rook is putting pressure on f7. You want to keep this rook here. You want to keep the rook here to protect this pawn, and also you can play here queen d7, preventing like something like pawn e6, and also supporting f7 as well, connecting the rooks. This could be a nice move. So queen d7 and also preventing queen f5. I like this move. It's kind of defensive, but in a very good way. It covers a lot of points to it. So rook e8, queen f5, knight e7. Oh, okay, so there was a winning combination here. I didn't see it, guys. And let me know if you can see the move. And I think, of course, you can, because in the chat. But gonna upload it to social media and ask people there to spot the move. So if you can see the move here, the winning move, congratulations. It's queen takes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, queen takes f7 check, and the idea is if king takes f7, then we have bishop takes d5 check, and king has to go to g6, and it's bishop f7 checkmate. That's a very beautiful combination there. And in case if black decides not to capture, just go here, then simply we can play bishop g5, and we have a very nice devastating attack here. So it was very nice, but of course I didn't see this stuff. So let's go back to reality. Knight e7, queen h5, g6. Maybe knight g6 was a bit better. So g6, I play queen h4. Queen h4, was there a better move for me? Queen h3 was better. Queen h3. My idea was here, let's go queen h4, bishop g5, bishop f6, queen h6, I won the game, but I didn't see knight f5. So I was very blind to see that. And now the idea is not possible. Have to play queen h3, now queen h4, takes, and again, the pawn on d5 is hanging for the second time throughout the game. I don't see it. And I play bishop g5, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna play g3, knight goes, and then I capture. Not to trade queens. So put pressure on the h file. Okay, I get it. Yeah, but I think queen h4 is a good move. The engine doesn't like it. Yeah, I think the issue with the engine is that once you exchange the queens, then positionally it's very bad, because this bishop is out of the game, and white's pieces are more active here, and a strong pawn chain at the center. But if you had a queen, despite the fact that I might have attacking chances here, with the queen you can create more threats. So even if your position is worse. Okay, got it. So after the exchange of the queens and bishop a5 and rook b5, so it's a very long endgame, white. Yeah, so afterwards there's no need to analyze. Well, white is a pawn up, and the piece is more active. That's why white is has a better position here. But that's about it. That's about it. So yeah, it was a good game. All right, guys.